Maneva na sema PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV de osia dem yopo.
Beauty. All the boba kumu no mami, you know.
Meeting the kuno mami and something.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
Mami for global info analytics.
Okay.
Na page 44 of ni October 5th release report no. On list 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Or 15 key issues election 2024. So be a fan voters ID card. I don't know Bejina so they are 2.
Okay.
Number 1, a score of 65%. I just say economy na ya dia and the diamond voting. Job creation. And yet the Oberkan one na me ba me one village, one dam na no. Me ba me industrial park okumaso ba ya park ekra anya one salo park ra ntimi anye. Omo pa real jobs are ebenya real impact on the key 17 sectors of the economy. And then on the ban sana NDC stands taller. Number 3, education. A hana on any day, and I'm waiting for anybody to peg a debate as to why we must change Professor Jenana. Because education ranks number 3 on the key thematic variables of Ghana for the Betuaba.
Okay.
God being so good. NDC are fortunate to say, Yanyaman Penina wakona osia baby. Nti experience no ewo our personality our abadaye ninsemu go omegu nyuma nti mahama score line no above a certain reproach and a certain baseline. Anna Professor Jenna no de no call 2020 no ono so about education and team abobil said the anya master degree holder and anya doctorate to professor just obinfu mu obinfo. In this education running number 3 there, I didn't think education also 3. And a month for any free SHS no complaining. And the University of Ghana and Kolana the free SHS be rare mono. Almost bear 3,000 a year already. Almost more number. Until you see the MPP sees education as an end, not means. But education is a means to an end. So education the number 3 there. Now a professor in education, first female vice chancellor. Or education minister there. Why must you change this personality and go for beyond education? And now no analysis be what has so kona say medical doctors me no ebe hwe obi malaria. Baako ono de malaria cry na ekọ en when we cry my. Baako se de malaria cry on tini dinda bukum na wakan. Hwan abekọ ama na sa yare. It obviously no Professor Jenna should be maintained going to 2024 because about education or a practical and theoretical. And education mame for na eka and then the university level ajiegu. Number 4 corruption. On say corruption the former president Kufuor say is as old as Adams. Abambia no obet ma beka say me ba bi nsi. But the Ghana for when say abambi beba so bia ya boni out the GC kamaye. Me can simply say about 2 months ago, so NDC will need a radical recovery. Radical recovery. And koye ye be krokra manfu where we sika na fabra. Because the next NDC government aye ba ne free be fiscal space. Fiscal space ni ye tokro na odina so di bobo sia de mpuntu djuma no. The next government ye be form that space will be limited in shape. And he said in cafe se ba na a big push. Ye be leverage $10 billion for infrastructure development. Ye be ye give, not give ye the register na item na tre no. The next NDC government we may not have that because in Crawford we ya say man no. Because na ye ka say no. What do unsa kwhye IMF anum. Sa IMF now do unsa kwhye na anum no. There are certain things on your own you cannot do. Number 5 healthcare. 6 rules. Nti e hana me de manu see on the road say road minister say ono do ono ani ministry kra de. O say o pam abonefo no na omo kwa. Untwa wani nsan na wo homra no. Oh, na fofra say aba. Do you know what it means? Mampani ya otisui His Excellency Akufo-Addo. And a koto number super delegate. And a city FM reporter bisa no say so wonam kromo a de temamufo na kan say amane nkoye. Obi na it's ubiquitous and yes be NDC for na kan. So your researcher direction of the country nkoye we approval rate ajego oh mama ngam. And next president be bad me man to me an correct no obetumi me dem no see no Se uko barbering shop. Na uko to me master no so new sakura. No you dankata. Dia na chese na print betime you ye. Mampani na bedi eche na ebu man. And na bedi eche excellency tamumba umia. Uye den on MP bewie mato abanama no. Enti se excellency akufo ado ono ne yati breke ntimi anya man no ya. Die na ya dansi die se Dr. Mamu ba umia bo betima ye ni ye. Etimi die masem yetiawa. Ya the winning team na eko. Alan Chamantin ya Santini wa break here wo wakoti movement for change. Enti adenti na wo se ko California na ko pre-vote ho. Yenya ala non say vote no maye. Kusie bi na ne makọ makofum. Ma me ne ka makonuti. Ba ne ma ne de omo ni yam no. Magunu mara. We na sha say do. Nti no mbi so ma ma mi na makọ aye wi na afuru so afuru an ba na muso mani be kokọ. Yenya Alan na Odon Sashanti region. Ni protect your base. You protect your base we are. One, Professor Jena na de ababe 5 factors na eba be NDC. Ni persona. Oh, ni PENDREAM. You see a moderate character. Control. Into the persona and the character trait one educational level. Maybe who oba wa ko school dey chama respect him ma. Because oba osiswa ubenya o menses obewo obehwe o ma obehwe o kunu wani mra ahoso wa hwe ye untimi ko school nrechi yeah and so oba ko school be ye professor no demonstrate say beyond the classroom no I can perform maintain her they toso me answer I scandal free say o de obi e kokon na nipa no nsem wo no ho or questionable character ni ebo ni din ni ese no a wanye very careful we best spend the airtime and energy trying to defray Saniaman into a scandal free. The Atosu Bill, the women constituency in Ghana. For the very first time, Ghana for whom say a major political party like the NDC, Asaleti Oba. And you see, the MPP for no 10-20, where's a bit change Professor Jena, na no makwa for Baba, who not made that mistake. And Odi Enuna Kanfua, now Kanina Boma. You are looking for compatibility. Share personality be on a presidential candidate, fresh and intimate. And for me, on any day, the compatibility between Professor Jenana and Mahama is a solid one. So maintaining this pair, be a reporter here can idiot. Be a dance here say, who cost robot from your power. Now, Prof, when you chair Mahama bit me to Fianzano, Nyanko fire Samasa formra. On this note, today we are coming. Now your banner, maybe a hot on the wall. Who tell me, team me war. What is it to be no good? And Obano, I nearly hear the catch, so Prof. Shakabani money. I'll bring you a papa's one song cotton, Momra. And go palm oil. Akolana and cotton. Na papa na teacher and church and cotton. Na body a PC. We na papa she ngunu good side. Akolana and young wunibi. Nchaklani di body a piece now with the father who said there be on to me ni abomuno without the palm oil. No, you body the sun a lie. And I'm going to tinfin the papa on a corner. Hey, Lassisi, Ube say the PC must be able to Agatano. On that note, let everybody work hard. Nyankopon Yardman putting things together. My name is Hokani here to talk Yama. By end of the year or early next year, no, we say I adopt 11 constituencies. Yeah. Beyond the support of the GM, no, we'll make sure say each of them.
Also, the end of
10,000 is making 110,000. Okay. That is the commitment I did copy to me.
But yeah, but I'm saying so. And you know, on that note, necessary because you
on that note, you know, the one of partners and say the freshest man in town. Yeah, the better compare amount.
Because Concordia, yeah,
Concordia.
Voters with the Coco.
Say you don't Kenya Krana. You swear no maybe and Kenya me Kenya in Koyi. Tobacco Concordia, yeah. Oh, fun or you don't Kenya Kra.
Our father say.
So why not?
So, dear call also a medium, a yagro. Maybe a Jet Morgan, a chat here. One of the things that consistently he keeps on telling me, I can her, and the fact is, His Excellency the former president should start street campaigning. Now, things no the gentility quote ningu hono a man in fact a coat like the male's coat, even though males no inner the perfect, but the Rollins coat, the radical aspect no, because for NDC koshiomo no omonye brodia emwaju. And yes, I support him, and I think that is important. Say there must be a street campaign led by His Excellency the former president and the running mate Professor Nanajen Upukwajima. And as BOT has said, no, me as a bystander, me name by communing baby papai. I am confident, say, Nanajen Upukwajima Prof will not be changed. Because the dynamics on the ground as we speak, no, any attempt or mistake to change this woman, no, a disaster be NDC. And like BOT said, no, the MPP are waiting. They have never brought any, they have never taken that step before. Because certain percentage of appointee, but I see, say, they cannot take the bold step that His Excellency the former President John Mahama took by taking a running mate who is a woman. And we believe, say, the two of them will lead this country to the best of their ability. Now, Minya, Professor Adai, Asemo Debetudra, regards the fact that people are being paid upfront before contracts are given. I don't see why your friend is saying road minister or Demrika I didn't call Yoko.
Yeah. For
what? It is not a matter that we don't know. It is a public knowledge in the sense that ABIJ Nasemna Mekayeno is clear for all of us to see. Woon to me has alleged that he has bought contract from people. We all know. And we are all also aware that people take contract and they sell it out. And actually now there was this Mabodin friend saying,
yeah,
Diana Samoa,
yeah,
Mabodin and company limited. Their expertise is in civil engineering, road construction.
Mabodin.
And I don't mind that some will cry.
Mabodin and guess Bible now.
Oh. You see, what we say, media and Nipa Sabi, Alaska crab it me. We bet me be in the company. Not because ABI are affiliated to NDC Nintino. Now, or J contract. He doesn't have the expertise. He can employ the expertise of people. And such people, no, so J contract now. Or Tom. So it is the outright money or moji and the money roads, many infrastructure are to happy. Now, Prof, or cannes are not interested, Professor De Cannes, no, not interested one fighting. Professor from brought him by out because he fought it, it couldn't work. Martin Elbedu came out to say that he fought it, it couldn't work because those who appointed him as a special prosecutor are rather fighting him. Those who are said that they will fight corruption, they are the people who are fighting against those who are fighting corruption. Don't believe what you see. People we thought had credibility. People the NPP itself made us believe that they have credibility and integrity, like Martin Emidu, Professor Frimpong Boate, Dominic Nkono. At the end of the day, what happened? You understand? And if that Professor there accession, and idea look enkosi babia, enkosi aga. If you come to Galamsey, if you ever think at this material moment, I say 14 months or let's say 16 months, and son a yebeko election. Now you what you say Galamsey no will be abated, and I say Anobe Brasia, you are joking. This is the peak of it. Indeed, no. This is the time they need even more money. This is what you say Yebeka Sasa about Galamsey, no more Jetria, any Yediagro. We will talk about it, but Omunjetu, in the sense that they know that this particular election is not for them. And for that matter, no. And unfortunately for all of us, according to say you scratch my back, I scratch your back syndrome, whereby NDC ba abem the possibility of them prosecuting these perpetrators, no, I hear not quite. This is my fear. But so more then the assertion that the MPP and NDC are the same, no, true. You understand? Because we see, not only here, we see people who are perceived to be so corrupt. We see and hear people who are siphoning monies. We see and perceive people who have been given portfolios and they use it to amass wealth for themselves. Right? Inti se sam krofo we nyina wo ho na obi to say Professor Frimpong Boate at the report of this authenticity at the Aquacoma Special Prosecutor, the first Attorney General. Now, Attorney General, Econ, you what the wordness of Becase, and Crawford Yabo Mudin Womono. You interview Omono, or more deny, so there are no evidence. The evidence are the water bodies. The evidence are the forest, not Aseno. The evidence are the fact that people we knew didn't have trouble are now riding in the biggest cars in town, are now having the biggest mansions in town and even buy some abroad. Right? Into the evidence BM here per this Attorney General. Me man can say Attorney General, me, I don't trust him. I will never trust him. Indeed, when he was appointed, no. Some of us felt with the his age, no man, or Babebwa. But his own pronouncement and comment in the public domain proves to us that probably me as a city, I perceive him to be doing the bidding of the NPP. And Ramaya will clean and clear say no mass of the fight here the nation, but he came to fight for a party or the appointee, whoever appointed him, and and that is a very sad story to hear. Into the Ekoso, Galamse and some the Professor there Abekane home cronibani, Nina Bachi, Yebek Kasamusa Enkusifi, because the things are real, but the court systems as we speak now has become something else to the point. Say, so what do was some air cry na me medikwa about say. And we are seeing evidence of how issues are being thrown out here and there, and when Mahama appears, how people smile in a certain manner, and when somebody else appears, how people their face light up in a manner that you have never seen before. And all the evidence are there, but the Attorney General is refusing to see the evidence. But of course, the layman said the war class one when him said there's evidence enough to have prosecuted Crawford. Yabo Mudin ever report now.
So Justice William Atuguba. And then or your program be or University of Ghana. And say what to be a gum said the Supreme Court was wrong. Justice William Atuguba, former Supreme Court judge, or about ruling on Ghc10. Yeah, ruling on Ghc10. You know, I'm saying we are see a copy the script to be and I said the full video no. Na yekin kai enema papa no so atimedia to ya. Obidia base oseboache discussion more manager pa. Good afternoon RKB. You have raised an important questions. Please ask BOT that we are still are we still going to sit down and allow some people to sell vote to the MPP again come 2024?
Ranford. I want to say,
eti anema ye kan microphone
2020 na me.
Eti we question will be sa won.
Na o de hwe 2024 abana ye beto no. Ranford e. Ye mo bia mehunehunu obi akrom ha. Regardless of your position, we want power. What you say? Some of the line of business we do, NDC bani ye nya hwe kra na we will survive. Because yen ye dey kufu ado ba power. Yen ye working hard. Me the Kenya accident dey koto amunemu nkamiwu.
Campaigning for kufu.
Yes, me koto jomro makumako 30 e the Bratadla community for e wo bono. Ka ne de me nya accident ka e ka den ka ne me wa awudo me. And ye tenemu matino opposition from 2008 to
ebesi
ne mi nya hwe. And hamen so
elewabre.
Oh my bread, and today I can say, oh, the NDC for them won't come on to me. Would the year 2024 no July where corner? You have fire man for rough. And oh, young to save you.
That be
young friend and tomato. You be on the raw.
Because you do us enough. Now you share a ready environment, you know. Now you call your first radio program Saturday, no. They say no, your butterfly.
Well, for when the to me by they say some of the business we do. NDC Bobby and Haye, and I say something criminal.
Yeah,
but a bear they say, why buy what power? Not grassroots need be here more. Not a beer or pe lip, or pe military, or pe police. Now back up person and Sasame, they will come. That is the joy we want. And the mona mo de mo ma say, mona ba ku si so no so. And I'm on Sasha Chiniana Seno. Would they do 2024 now? Yeah, be voting pattern and one. You be in region across the country. Because power number, yeah, my own need there ha. Now say yes, somebody now Dimrika, David Ayentiasi.
That's the been
okay. Kwana Kenya accident. Oh, now insurance a Kerbiano, you pay on the tree insurance. According from Fumu Bonka passengers no ho kwa na odi moja ko far na tade ho na wo chia na ho atakoze yo maka ye dada what does that
obezari no ka
and there are people in NDC you mo say o maka ye dada what does say so wo ha gina ha gina me buy no mama obi ehun say I am for NDC MPP ni bi antimi nkan tell me say me de ka 1 cedi and I'm bold to say that of course there are some many some them before car so they can't speak out maybe ni obi aka wo party no
some NDC guys said
they can't be bold and say the things we say let them try and see owo krabi mo hwe am
sabi high kwa
mama no the message ni be kan akoma to yam ye gi to mi no ye gi wi a ye dia mapa gbon so mo nyina mo ndi man so me di to me no nche
no me kai say na lady be a person in passport na 2016 no frame so watch me passport to am for twina di ache so na frame ya na eja we am frame papa na no passport office no you come ones becomes watch anopo na meet you omunti
look at the beauty
mama namra call ya lady no obeyada me rough within some way no obe Jimmy yes
what's that no
even osha na yina osha the forms na tempo yes tempo ya uru adambakum so now our boss are putting the signature my dear no konye what is it
were you not happy
and then or the obu bi mama yes I nipa we ni masumasi
o de bona tumi nimra na se tumi nyara ahwede hen kwa akire
okay
tumi e de
yanko ye nim Patrick Asford we do good afternoon sir. Good afternoon
nyame adomo cha de nya boko ba to be end
ha me na misa set say enti yanko ye
wala na yo bi say say no okay messages in the doors be bree na first one I saka wa ha no ada who say ba show be ada this one say good afternoon RKB what BOT is saying about the dam spillage is 100% true because I had lived in Akosombo for 5 years between 1971 to 1976 in my school days, and wherever the dam would be spilled there was an announcement and didn't displaced people we Efri Kofi Yayera we say enim yeboa former CJ should be the first or should be the minister for corruption said Tony Bonsu. I think say Oka about if I form the minister for corruption and all the ways to buy. Also, we do have we have government in Ghana before all these things happening? Kofi Samuel and not sure when you say look at the remote control so-called president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama's term of 3.5 years or 3.5 terms. 3 years, 4 months, the kind of achievements he made. The whole MPP 1 and 2 of 16 years in office hasn't achieved or have achieved 0%. What of GM, they cannot compare the achievement to that of GM. Remember, GM was in court for 8 years and buying the NID by him. When you say posterity has judged them one by one, Juliana Obre NID wins to buy and we say these leaders are so annoying. They don't know how to talk. They don't respect anyone. They are arrogant. Kofi Nketia and anyway. What about the vice president and the governor of the Bank of Ghana? Obisa question about them. They are also corrupt. And John Donko and Adewinsubai or say whatever Akufo-Addo was reading was dictated to him to say them. He never meant what he was saying. I think say voice now about time now by president, you know, and also Abdul Rahman and all the way by a young lady working in Ghana says her take home a day after working 8 hours is 20 Ghana cedis. Meanwhile, she spends 15 cedis for TNT. Not talking of food. These are the reasons why they are into what they do. The economy is too hard, and I thought as much that the voter spillage was an agenda to break the 8, and that's why if we Miria Adam, we say please let's know what is happening at Bia East. I think say BOT BOT and I do it by it. I think say kakra yenya enemy and about say I don't know say place now say MP be quiet MP e dey know be bi ni ahia so be quiet
3 communities or towns.
Okay, and obisa say Bibiani Ahiaso Bekwa MP plans to pay his way through the MPP primaries. Constituents plan to boot him out if he wins as NDC leads in that constituency. We also Obenfo Kwame Osei and other ways to buy. And some of the messages are Yesaka and then Amedia Bremen.
Okay, I think they are catching in the from preparation in the young court because time or no air so
and no man fire your lunch armor.
And is it Kelly?
Yes. Kelly Thompson.
Okay, Kelly Thompson would
no lunch arrangement.
Beauty about lunch.
We are selective democracy.
No. Let me say what to quiet. No, let me say what to quiet. And into our by the
no, be provided.
My member. I can be 4 minutes. And I will be
I think we are done, but I could both down. No, regards the statement GAF issue. No, I think they should look at it again because we saw people parking the boats.
Yeah.
And the boats that they were parking. And yes, we services for them. And why do you park away to go and support another area? We don't understand. There's something fishy about this whole statement that has been released.
Okay. But Johnny.
We no cry as Katia in penny form or titru BOT say million of class and Metiano, you know, or the semi. Open get them because the first one, the idea our question to contain and open them. Open me up now, everyone say directed and I'm penny for almost a year water river authority. Almost the but no, did it no motion. Now, me no mama because I'm thinking no voters na ka so war. No do money that is function biara tell no pay. Now me the maximum that time me person make can say. We are one we nanya do together. Now what this amanyo kono. Me to refer to something. No one account to promote and you know the person there and go for account to some more my Ghana. That the
okay, me that's me ba John here.
Hello, Boake, good afternoon. Julius from Dawi.
Yeah, go.
Boake, misu unipa na oti hono. Assembly or can fast village, you know. Say abandon omu bi. Mijitum. That's my feeling. Say omu fu say ombeye nyama bia ebeha voters no say na ebeya through that no the omu ko bo omu kakra they will get some sympathy votes be every that hono. Inti the course no when the GD say omu won bi. Inti NDC for mamoni nda ho na adiba so NDC for ni churches aya ama MPP almost fairly say yeah.
Okay, Oba no abonita we ni the property o ntino we ba issue back na afani ya komba jwani. Hello. Okay. Beauty.
Ramford.
Finally.
Votarians no mo bia ma bibia ha no.
Okay.
Na me papa ni bu be sese na ntwi ni dua nka nto enka komfo nsem. Power will change hands. Na de omu hunu ne no ebetwam. When I say we voter region who baby was a to abako. For the first instance, no, NDC commend them on line of voting. You vote with your conscience and your heart. Because one himself bumpun to do my ya NDC. The atom one almost shared that on my year. So we have a technical report catch will say a spillage. It is not true. And me my dream no. Ya nya careful. Next year by September, October, November no. On make me be in view. Nobody declare state of emergency. Imagine that someone for 3 months they kotoa back and they vote. They can't. So the S no more be behind hamo a plan agenda because almost say they will win and we will not understand. But you say catch almost say we will win because of God. What your pa? Among chichi voter region for you now go pum. No among folk was a phone quantuaba they will lose.
All right.
There are 2 NDC man in 2016 no. Ebian MPPA. They think they are demigod. And Professor Adem Mensa, what is the name? Papaya, Professor Ya no Gimpa.
Yeah.
Obey Diary Bot. And no to num too. Eti Obi Biana no ye neutral or one middle no. Now they are shifting to the left wing, which is the NDC. Let us all come on board. Near winning power. na me de me de wo power mu pa ne so ohia bibi na wo mfa mfo bi so na wo ko minister ho wo ko CEO ho na wo mago umpe wo pede it's over to you.
Yeah, fancy ya. Bernard Odro Tachi and the Sanso no Asaneta no Otene Kai from Kosibuache. Sabiga and Lady production team no China another day. Good afternoon.
Dedi kama mamena PENDREAM TV ase. Na so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.